Marquez Bakery is not just about good bread and good food. It's about traditions that have been passed down from generations to generations. En otros temas, la ciudad de Arlington refuerza sus reglas de estacionamiento en el distrito de entretenimiento. Sí, a medida que los días se acortan, la ciudad de Arlington recuerda a los residentes la importancia de mantenerse visibles. The city of Arlington invites all residents to be part of the change toward safer streets. History, with more than 5,000 first-time and college students. Here's more about what has caused this growth across campus. After weeks of public hearings and community input, Arlington City Council approved the fiscal year 2026 operating budget on September 16th. The budget closes a $20 million shortfall with spending cuts, fee adjustments, and a 3-cent property tax increase. For the average homeowner, this means about $146 more a year in combined property taxes, higher water and sewer rates, garbage collection, and stormwater fees. I asked Arlington City Manager Trey Yelverton about what led to the shortfall in the city budget.
During COVID, there were some significant grant dollars that were brought to the community, and in 2026, this will be the last year of those grant dollars being available to the city. So what we had worked on was a plan to kind of feather the investments that we were making on sustainable going forward investments. So in 2027, that's fully being absorbed by Arlington taxpayers. But in the past years, the grants have been providing for services to be restored, particularly in the public safety areas. So as we absorb those grant dollars, that's an impact, right?
To adjust to the budget, the city made cuts, eliminating positions across multiple departments, closing the Action Center hotline on Saturdays, and shutting down animal services on Mondays. You cut some positions from departments like parks, recreations, libraries. So how did you come about to decide this is what we need to cut?
Yeah. Sure that we minimize impact, but reduce cost. And we look for ideas kind of like that, keeping the impact the same, but the cost being reduced in the future out years.
The city says the property tax rate increase is 63 cents per $100 of assessed value, which returns Arlington to levels not seen since 2019. The revenue will support core services like public safety, parks, and libraries. What message do you want to send to residents about, this budget, if maybe they're worried that, this is just the start and then later on, they'll have to keep paying?
Yeah. Right now, I'm feeling pretty optimistic that we've solved the majority, all of our issues, and now we want to run the business of serving our residents and helping them with high quality customer service.
When nighttime falls, visibility becomes one of the leading causes of accidents between pedestrians and cyclists. Local authorities are reinforcing the safety message. Seeing and being seen can save lives. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, nearly 50% of fatal pedestrian accidents occur at night. The city of Arlington seeks to reduce these numbers with its Safe Streets Arlington Comprehensive Safety Action Plan, which aims for 0 deaths or serious injuries by 2050.
To be as aggressive as possible, honestly, just because you don't know when people are going to be turning or not seeing you, so you got to be able to make, like I said, make eye contact with them, be aggressive when you know you're about to make a change, let them know, throw some hand signals just to try to get their attention, and then make your move.
Recommendations include wearing light-colored or reflective clothing, carrying a flashlight or headlight, and always crossing in marked areas. Cyclists must also have headlights and taillights and obey traffic laws. The city of Arlington invites all residents to be part of the change toward safer streets. Small actions can create an impact at the end of the day. Back in 1990, Jose Marquez opened a small business in East Arlington to serve the growing Mexican community. Today, 35 years later, Marquez Bakery has become a staple for locals and visitors.
My sister and I grew up in the business, and it feels like we've been here forever. And I think the most interesting part about what we do is just being a small part of so many different people's lives and to some extent a part of their families.
What started as a simple dream has grown into a full bakery, restaurant, and even a flour tortilla factory, all in the heart of Arlington's entertainment district. Here at Marquez Bakery, it's not just about good bread and good food. It's about traditions that have been passed down from generations to generations. Now Jose's daughters and grandchildren continue the legacy, serving Mexican and Tex-Mex favorites with a warm Texas welcome.
I need to go back to the bakery, and this is where I decided I'm happy. I like the movimiento, and it's a little bit, it's kind of scary because my grandpa, of course, started it, and I want to be able to continue on his legacy, and being a part of it here for the last year or so, it's really changed the way I view the bakery, and it makes me want to.
On Tuesday mornings, the restaurant comes alive with friendly competition during Loteria, a Mexican bingo game that brings the Hispanic community together. Whether it's playing Loteria, enjoying a hearty breakfast, or just picking up some fresh bread, Marquez Bakery continues to be a slice of tradition right here in Arlington.
To feel like they're at home, to feel like they're a part of the family, to know that once you're here, you're home.